So the pattern that we can identify when we multiply binomials, there's really 4 parts to it, because we know that this piece here has to interact with these 2 pieces, and this piece here has to interact with these 2 pieces. It generates our 4 parts. Okay, so each, I'm just going to write here, each length and width part, I'm going to say each length part must interact or multiply with each width part. Okay, so if I'm going to show the algebra tile multiplication for this, what I'll do is I'll show my length and width. Okay, so I have my length and width here. It's going to have an x plus 4 ones. Here I'm going to have an x plus 2 ones. I'm going to end up with an x squared, 1x, 2x, 3x, 4x. So I'm going to show the interaction of this multiplication. Okay, so we're going to do x times x, and then we're going to do x times 4. Okay, so we multiply this x times this x to give us the x squared. Okay, I'll do this in different colors actually. And then for the next part here, these 2 ones, we're going to generate 1x here, 1x here. That's our 2x's that we multiply when this interacts with that piece, and this has to multiply the other piece here, and that's going to give us the 8 ones pieces. So there's those 4 parts to that multiplication of FOIL. So we end up with x squared. I do this in a different color. We end up with the area of x squared plus 4x it was. So there's our x squared plus 4x. There's our 4x's right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Plus 2x's, and our 2x's show up here. And then plus 8. There's our 8 ones that show up in the bottom right hand corner. So how many different terms are there? Okay, so there's 4 terms, okay, and a number of like terms. There's different, well, sorry, there's 4 parts, but there are 3 terms. Okay, because the middle terms, x terms, can be combined because they're the pieces that are the same shape. So it's along here and here, which ends up giving us the same shape. Okay, and I'm just going to highlight that. So these x terms and these x terms are like terms, so they can be combined. So we end up with, although we have 4 parts of multiplication, there are 3 different terms. So that's why we end up with a trinomial when we multiply them together. So in this case here, there's a total of 8 x tiles. Sorry, not 8, there's 6 x tiles. And the number of x tiles is related to original length and width, in that we get the 8 x tiles from these 4 ones and these 2 ones. Okay? So the length of plus 2 generates 2 x's, and the width of plus 4 generates the 4 x's. For the ones tiles, we can see that the ones tiles, there's going to be 8 tiles there. Okay, 8 ones tiles, and the number of ones tiles is really going to be also related to these ones here and here along the length and width. The number of ones tiles is the product of the ones along the length and width. Okay, so we know that this is a product, and I'm just going to make sure that this product is going to give us this area. So these ones along here and these ones along here, the product is going to give us the ones area.